The Sagrada Familia is a massive Catholic church found in the city of Barcelona, Spain. It was designed by the architect Antoni Gaudí, and although construction began in 1882, as you can see from the cranes in the background image, it is still not finished till this day. Now, one of the things that makes the building stand out is its height compared to the surrounding city. Now, Barcelona tends to be very flat and low-lying as a whole, as a city, and the Sagrada Familia kind of contrasts this by having this massive height that towers over the city. Speaking of this height, at its very peak, the spire of the tower will reach 560 feet when complete this year, making it the tallest church in the world. On the exterior of the church, Gaudí made sure to add plenty of detail and plenty of thoughtfulness, as he typically does. You can see on the main front facade of the church, which is called the Nativity facade, there's a detailed sculpting of the nativity scene from the birth of Jesus Christ. And actually on the other side of the church, he kind of contrasts this with a much more minimal facade using very sharp and geometric forms. And this is called the Passion facade, which is a much more minimalistic approach. And like we covered in lectures, Gaudí is known to have taken much of his inspiration from nature and the surrounding environments, whether that be through the ocean or insects or really just many parts of the earth. An example of this is the interior columns of the Sagrada Familia. The columns are made to look like tree trunks, where at the base they're very round, and as they get to the top of the columns, they kind of branch out. And this also serves to be the load-bearing forms of the cathedral. And going with this theme of nature, this image here is a view you get directly looking at the ceiling of the building, which a lot of architects say spreads out like a forest canopy does. It allows some light in, but it doesn't allow a total flood of light. It's almost like a controlled balance. And speaking of this light, Gaudí was also very aware about how the surrounding environment would affect the church, especially the sun. So this image here was taken in the morning when the sun is rising towards the east and the church is flooded with this green and bluish hue. Whereas in the evening when the sun is setting from the west side, the church has this red and orange hue covering it. And all these elements, they come together to make the Sagrada Familia what it is, this very detailed and oriented piece of architecture. Thank you.